So what's up, everybody? It's me. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good one. But True Star Screamer. And with me is the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. T-Man 978. And it is Thursday. It is 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and you know what that means. It is time to hear about a bunch of old men complaining about children's products. That's right. It's time for the FigureAction podcast, where we try to keep a good perspective on things in life. Try. So, you know it. We all have fun. We all have our hobbies. We all collect our plastic. We all have our other vices in life. I'm going to tell you right now, it's been a slow-ass week when it comes to getting stuff, but I literally just hit a second payment on 5K toys. So I got something will be coming in hopefully by next week.
I think they forgot about me. I have a couple things I've been waiting to get charged on for a while. Along with BBC.
What do you have in the queue with them?
I hope this is the right website, but that 1/12 scale Ada Wong, and I forget the name of that. It looks like a demonic samurai dude. It's the black.
That's them. The one that also has the Wolverine, the alternate Wolverine sculpt.
Is it Wolverine? He looks like something from Devil May Cry or what's that other game? You know what I mean? He has like a pale white face and he's mostly black. And it's two of them in the set.
Oh, yeah. It's got like all the script. It has those guys. No. Yeah. They have the magnetic feet on them.
Yes.
Oh, I've got those on order too. So I'm waiting on those. I did not order the Ada Wong, the Patriot Studio stuff. I think Matt's got those on order. But I just paid off the Bro Toys version of Ryu Hayabusa. So I am very excited. Or AKA the ninja from Ninja Gaiden.
Yes.
I've looked at some people who've had reviews on that one, and it's looking pretty good. So, like I said, last week, if you remember, Bro Toys, I'm like 40-60 on their stuff. So like I passed on the Devil May Cry product because, it just wasn't seeing it, which is a good thing.
Only thing I have from them is the Barrett from Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Oh, well, they also did a really good Kratos.
Oh, is that out yet?
Their Bro Toys Kratos was out and gone. So
yeah.
But anyway, as you can see, we're already off track. First, I want to say thank you to everybody watching and everybody in the live chat. Please hit that like button, by the way. We have Toy Mafia paying remembers for those no longer with us. I miss those guys. I really do. So it is always good to see you, man. And of course, we have the Shark cruising around. I love his second favorite avatar. I haven't seen Venom Bite in a while. He always has some cool avatars. But we got some neat things to talk about. Not only toys, but today was actually another cool day, I think, for nerd culture for us Gen X nerdies guys. And that is the Masters of the Universe trailer dropped today. And I wish I could show it on here, but we all know I'd probably get flagged. I do recommend checking it out.
We might be able to do screenshots.
We
might be able to do screenshots.
I could probably pull it up. There's things, how could I put it, that caught me. Is there a website that might have screenshots on there? I wonder if Toy Arc has screenshots on there. I haven't checked that. No, they
or IGN or somebody.
Toy Arc's Toy Arc only has like Toy Arc has got 3, but they're actually ones that count. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up there. So I'm gonna say this. It took me a minute. I had my initial impression of it, And then I know we talked about it a little in our chat. And then as I thought about it, I'm going to say this, it actually really grew on me. You know, again, the Master Universe trailer is live. We've got our Prince Adam here. We've got Tila. You got CGI Cringer. You got Man at Arms, and I guess that's supposed to be a Robo. Oh.
Yeah, it meets the colors at least.
What's the best way to put it? The costumes are dead on, and if you haven't seen the trailer, I mean, it's not really a spoiler on this one because things have been kind of leaking about it. It basically looks like they sent Prince Adam out of Eternia to our world. And in our world, He-Man exists as a nerd property, and he's always been attracted to it, and then he gets pulled back in. And it took me a second, but as I thought about it, I really like this. I mean, like Shark says, he grew up on He-Man 2000, which was 25 years ago, you know? And then
Is that the one where Skeletor had weird eyes?
Oh, we'll talk about Skeletor. Actually, let's go ahead, clip this. I really like the direction they went with this because there's so many new parents will be bringing their kids, but there's not a lot of people who's big on the lore. Transformers, the lore in the comics have been going consistently. G.I. Joe, the Hasbro properties per se have been going. He-Man's had a disconnect. And by doing this approach, by bringing Prince Adam literally into Eternia, I think it's a very good way of bringing in the new people of learning about the world, as opposed to just, how do you not know this stuff? I think the costumes are dead on. I mean, when you watch the trailer, there's so many Easter eggs of characters that I'm really surprised that they did, like in the right ways.
And we're gonna get a bad Fisto joke again, I bet you.
Yeah, but you said it. But the fact they put Fisto in there was great. He-Man's costume looked really good, and you're talking about Skeletor looks freaking awesome.
Yeah. I was reading somebody online was complaining about the change with Man at Arms. And I was like, and then they brought up Ripcord being changed in the first G.I. Joe live action movie. I was like, you know what? When I saw that movie, I had no idea who the heck Ripcord was. Like I didn't know he was a pre-existing character. So I was like, for any kids going to see this, they won't have any idea that Man at Arms wasn't that tanned in the original show.
And you know what? Again, I'm looking at this. That is goddamn Skeletor. The costumes look amazing. I was also really impressed and really happy that the music they chose was actually like epic music. I think it could have been a really easy nostalgia cop-out if they just used 80s rock and roll, which would have worked for the trailer. Do not get me wrong, but I think that people would immediately be doing Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor Ragnarok comparisons. And
we don't want that.
No, they don't. They're giving this an identity. And actually, as I'm looking at Skeletor, I was completely complaining about Jared Leto, how he's been kind of box office poison. Who here saw Tron Ares? Please raise your hand. Exactly.
Who's this red guy next to him?
I don't know who that is, but Beastman's in the trailer. Eva Lynn looked great. Eva Lynn, you saw her in there.
Yeah, it looked like Spikor was in it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So even if they're just people in the background, I am, again, and the more I'm thinking of this movie, I'm feeling very positive about this, that they're actually doing it right. Like, this is the only way they could have done it, especially of making it safe, of bringing in a new generation of fans for Masters of the Universe. You'll have people getting their nostalgia bone taken care of, and you'll have kids basically staring at the screen with this franchise. So it blew my it exceeded my expectations, and it is exceeding my expectations.
Yeah, I'm hoping that there's a lot of time spent in Eternia.
Oh, I agree. I'm hoping 15-20 minutes max on Earth, and then the rest of it is in Eternia. But
Like
what about you, Mike?
the Mario movie.
See you, Mike.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Full of ice cream cake and ears are ringing from birthday stuff. But other than that, doing all right. Getting ready for some snow.
I don't want snow.
Neither do I. We were just talking about our impressions of the Masters of the Universe trailer. What were your thoughts?
Well, let's see. I think I've watched it now like 8 or 9 times. It is. I'm whelmed. I'm not going to say I'm overwhelmed or like it's the greatest thing on earth. It is exciting to see this franchise come back. I'm hoping that it doesn't go too much into a Thor Ragnarok style of let's make it jokey all the time. I'm hoping there is some sort of weight to like the conflict, and it doesn't turn into like a CW type of show.
Valid. Again, I think the fact, again, like I mentioned before, that they didn't do the rock and roll music helped pull away from that Ragnarok feel. Again, that would have been, again, I just said it before, that would have been such an easy cop out. And again, I could look at that trailer, hit mute, and put rock behind it, and it would probably look perfect. But I'm like that they're giving it its own feel, its own vibe.
Now, if it was jokey, it would be like the original cartoon. But maybe they'll do it like the Netflix show where it was mostly serious, but they had some funny stuff in there.
Yeah, if they do a couple like puns and stuff or like witty little things, that'll be okay. I just don't need it every frame and every second has to be a joke type manner or something. That's too much. And I'm hoping it's going to balance out. Now, I mean, I say that knowing that there's a guy with a huge fist that we're going to see on screen. I mean, I saw the promo picture of Fisto and stuff. So, I mean, there's going to be some implicit humor, I'm sure. But yeah, if it takes a balanced look and tone of Revolution, whichever one what they were called, I mean, the bar is not too high for live action He-Man.
No, it's not.
And I say that as a devotee to the old Dolph Lundgren movie. I mean, I remember seeing that in theater and stuff. But
there was one character I noticed absent, though. One main cast character I noticed absent.
If you're going to say Orko, no. I'm going to refer back to your comment last weekend about Wheelie. That's how I feel about Orko.
I'm not complaining, actually. I'm actually commending that.
I feel like he's going to be in there. If he's not, I will be shocked.
Or maybe he'll like be there and get like flattened or something. That would be
maybe
awesome.
Maybe he'll be
bad
like
in Revelations.
Yeah, he'll be a cameo or something for like the next movie if this one is successful. How about that?
Which again, like I said, I wasn't complaining. Cringer look. I do like the CGI for Cringer though. I'm gonna pull that picture back up.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Kristen Wiig being the voice of Roboto. That's going to be off-putting.
Roboto, that's the name. Hey.
Yeah. and I think Idris Elba. Go ahead.
I was saying I can deal with it as long as there's a physical. As long as Roboto's slamming somebody through a wall, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, and can we start comparing credits between Idris Elba and Sam Jackson on how many movies that they're going to be involved with in their career that is sci-fi related? So I mean, not that it's a criticism. It's just funny that they're both like in so many pop culture films.
Pop
Is he
culture, yeah.
still Teela's? Is he still Teela's dad?
I don't know. I don't know.
Teela looks great, by the way. I'm just looking at that. Like,
What else has she been in?
I'll
Because
have
I
to.
have no idea who this person is.
Neither do I. But you know what? And again, that's actually not a bad thing either. It's just like you're concerned with Kristen Wiig doing the voice. Sometimes bringing in new cast members, you have less. What's what I want to go for? You don't have a preconception for them.
Yeah.
It was like when you put Channing Tatum as Duke. I wasn't a big Channing Tatum guy at the time, didn't too much, and you know what? I went in with a blank slate.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
and that's probably the thing. I remember how I felt when I saw the G.I. Joe movie, the first one, and I remember walking out also pleasantly impressed with how they did it. I'm hoping I'm going to get that same vibe with this.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And as we see more stuff come between now and June, I'm sure there'll be some less standard trailers and maybe something a little more, not edgy. I don't want to say that because that's not the brand, but something with a little more meat and like putting a little weight behind the dire situation of Skeletor. Make him actually menacing.
He's pretty. Again, I'm going to pull that one up there. He's looking good.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure how much of that CGI, but
you know what? I don't care.
No,
a lot.
It looks good.
Well, the face is definitely CGI.
And honestly, that was the best way of doing it. After Morbius, after all that crap, I was actually very concerned. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, dude, I think I don't say I'm hoping Leto's going to phone it in because I don't think he's going to, but I'm hoping this is going to break his streak.
Yeah, well, I mean, it also comes down to like, is it his desire to have his face seen, or are they going to do like a kind of here's like a memory of him as Keldor, and it's actually just his his face and stuff, so he gets his FaceTime in there. So
I'd accept that.
I would too. I would too. As long as the majority of the time is Skeletor, it's
Oh, he's going to be Skeletor.
He's in there.
He's going to be Skeletor because obviously they ejected they sent Adam out of Eternia because of Keldor becoming Skeletor. So he's going to. Overall, as of this moment, January 22nd at 9:18 Eastern Standard Time, I am excited. The hype train is moving forward.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of stuff changed because it seems like everybody's going to know that Adam is He-Man.
Cool.
Unlike the original show.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. That takes out some of the stupid tension, and we can just get to the meat and potatoes of seeing all these. And I have to say, it's very toyetic characters as well. I mean, I'm looking at the Skeletor right there, and I would not mind a figure of that.
That's true. I mean, you're going to see Mattel, any other third party, Hot Toys, all this other stuff. If this turns out to be successful, you're going to have Leto-Tor in your face all the time. So
you can put your Leto-Tor right next to your Leto Joker.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
So, hopefully he calls somebody a boob.
Yes.
Or maybe at least remember.
What?
Now speaking of more movie toys, I'll do a little bit of a segue here. Hasbro, we got pictures of the Studio 86 Scourge. Mariano, you can come out of hiding now. We're talking.
I was going to say, are we allowed to start this without Mariano in the chat?
So. Well, you know what? We gave him 20 minutes to get in here.
Good.
So,
Maybe he's watching the trailer still. Anyway,
it's a good. Um, it's the same thing as the Earth Siege one.
just more
Maybe
expensive
better.
now.
Yeah, more expensive, some better paint, and that's all I can say right now. Earth Siege is 7. It's been 7 years since those figures came out.
Actually, I think Scourge was always Studio Series.
Was he?
Oh,
Yeah.
so then
So
we're
they're just
reading.
reissuing the Studio Series
Yeah,
reissue.
he was Studio Series, but Cyclonus was Earthrise.
That's right.
Oh,
That's
gotcha.
right.
You're right. You are right, sir. Your well actually has been noted and accepted, and we give you credit. I tip the hat to you, sir.
And this should be a Target exclusive because it's part of the More Than Meets the Eye collection.
Okay. And they absolutely
If you
confirmed
own them
that
like me,
Bombshell is
you won't
Scourge.
even care.
Yeah, but they confirmed that Bombshell is Scourge right here, it looks like. Or maybe Kickback, because Kickback's right there. Huh. But I got this figure. I got sweeps. I think we're okay. I know I'm okay.
Yeah, I never bought the sweeps. I'm that cheap.
But he is available for pre-order now, and I think he's still up on Target.com. So if you need them, get them.
Oh,
hey,
Mall
see?
Summer?
Yeah, there's a new animated mall. Looks like a short Disney Plus movie. Mall Shadowland or something like that. It looks pretty decent. So if you're
animated,
it is animated. So that means it's going to be fairly well done. Fingers crossed.
Well, speaking of other things to get, I can't say get excited. I guess it's a thing to buy. I'm not going to say get excited about, but we're getting our Major League Soccer Transformer. First of all, they call this Optimus Prime. This is Orion Pax because he ain't got a faceplate on. I'm sorry, Prime's got to have a faceplate. I decree this. So, just saying, I as decree. But it's got a soccer ball, and
the weird thing is they don't show any images of him being a soccer ball.
No, they do at the end. I thought
They do.
Yeah, I think it's like the last 2 or 3 images.
I'm just more impressed with the photos on.
Yeah.
And there's it's a soccer ball.
Oh, that's it. No.
No, wait, no,
Yeah.
no, that's not the soccer ball.
Yeah,
Yes,
The soccer ball is right next to him.
It's his soccer ball.
That's him transformed as a soccer ball because of the size next to the stand. But yeah, it's a thing.
Much drink.
You know, but we go from football to football.
Yeah. It's a thing that you can put with your football helmets.
That's not the Primus I wanted.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm not mad because when I see things that I don't want, that means that's just money I don't have to spend, and that's money that I can spend on things I do want.
Yep.
Like this, for example. YOLO Park is giving us a Dinobot. And that's going to be awesome. This is just a prototype, and I'm excited.
He even has laser eyes.
Laser eyes. You know what? First of all, the fact that they're doing Beast Wars now is pretty cool. Does he have butterfly joint?
Yeah.
Ooh, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool neck articulation.
Mm.
Drop down hips, son. Nice thing. Okay, I don't need to own all of Beast Wars, but I'll own a Dinobot and Rat Trap. I'll absolutely own a Dinobot and Rat Trap display. That might be all I need. Maybe a Waspinator in trade. That's
Oh, what? Oh, this is Yellow Park, but MPG came out with a Rat Trap, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This guy.
Oh, look at you.
And you know
like
what?
that rat, but you don't like the Mouse King.
Exactly what
like
you're saying. I've phased out of transforming robots because I've realized I like the characters more than the whole transforming thing, because sometimes the transforming gets in the way of what I want to do with the figure. Again, that's just how it is. And I absolutely love how Yellow Park does it. So, I mean, when Dave was 7 years old, Transformers were the best thing to keep my ADHD in check. You know, now I'm need to pose. And dinner was a chicken sandwich and dessert pizza parm. Hey. Ooh.
Like chicken salad or like chicken cutlet. Because if you say chicken sandwich.
But anyway, this Dinobot is going to look awesome, and it's got everything you want. It's got the sword, it's got the spinning shield, it's got the laser beams, it's going to be detailed.
Now,
if you haven't figured out, I am excited.
So is this the one? Is this the Pro? Is this the one they have like some die cast in it, or is that only the Megatron and? Okay.
Well, it says AMK series, so
yeah, it doesn't say Pro. It's probably just plastic.
Nope. Yeah, so this has no actually. So this one does not have die cast or LEDs. That also though means it's going to cost less, because the AMK Pros were $60. This might be closer to about $40. So, again, if you're not a Beast Wars fan, but you're a casual Beast Wars fan, this is right in line, because I'll tell you right now, if Hasbro decided to re-release their Dinobot figure, it's gonna be $40 or more. So this is win-win-win.
And you only got to get 5 characters if you want season 1.
Yeah.
Or 7, technically.
Okay. Very cool.
More Hasbro retro figures. We have their Outback, which is damn impressive, I have to say. I mean, I did not get the Brawn, but I've seen it, and it's again impressive. And then we also again have the new Wheelie, which I think we looked at a bit last week and made fun.
Yeah, I think we looked at both of these last week.
Well, we didn't look at Outback. I thought Outback was new.
Yeah, we did not. I know talk about Outback because if we had, I would have complained he did not come with his Decepticon detector. Why do I remember?
Well, he's probably going to be in the retro card box. So,
I mean, this is simply like a repaint and retool Brawn. So
correct.
Yeah.
As was the original, but it's getting. This is just impressive. This mold impresses the hell out of me. This is almost import quality on that Brawn mold.
He looks better than Brawn.
Oh God.
Get it off the screen. Get it off.
Yeah.
Bring him back when he's in movie colors.
But the only thing.
Go ahead.
But now, did either of you guys get the Alpha Trion figure?
I did, yes.
Well, now you can fix him. Because DNA got some good parts for him. And actually make him look like something. I mean,
This
I
guy
like the
actually
cape.
he has an ab crunch.
Yes. I mean, these guys they're wizards at reverse engineering. I will give them full credit for that.
I think they're sitting right there next to Hasbro the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're reverse engineering. They just be like, hey, y'all can make this because we're gonna cheap out right here.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Hi, Paul.
And you know what? A lot of people still want their Transformers to transform. So absolutely, that's why we're showcasing these. And but this I think this does give him a lot more presence. You talked about add the joints into it. I like these wings a lot better. He just looks like. Well, you're saying that they probably stood next to the designers, and they took all the parts that okay, we can't do this for budget cuts, and the DNA are like, we'll take those pieces and we'll make them later.
Yeah.
It's like
The staff,
like the
out of
director's
all
cut
of
of a
this,
movie.
the staff and the beard is the main thing that you needed. Because he comes with no like weapon type situation at all.
Yeah.
Neither does this guy right here. He just has the seed right there.
Look at that. You got
Kind
a
of curious
fan.
what they'll do for a quick.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks so
They're
much better.
sitting right there with
Maybe not
Takara.
Hasbro, but yeah, I was gonna say I'd say more of a subsidiary of Takara.
Like
So,
Hasbro wants us to cheap out, so you guys make these inner thigh fillers and arm fillers.
again, it's like if you bought a Lord of the Rings DVD, and then someone gave just a smaller separate DVD with all the pieces cut out to it that you just edit together. So,
All the outdates.
I will say the last couple of weeks, whenever we're talking about the small stuff, we were talking about the Dr. Wu like micro figures. At least now we're getting back to the regular legend scale. And who the hell names these things? We have the new.
I'm excited to have it. I'm excited to put that Dick figure in my hand. Maybe
It's
both
the
hands.
Dick Sunset. That's if that is not a porn star name. I mean,
Color scheme's nice for some reason. For that psycho 90s look.
I
don't want
this.
this Dick.
Clip that. Anyway, I do.
He doesn't
like
want
how
Dick. We got it.
Yeah. You guys are. I'm not going to make it through this one. I like the sunset.
That's what she said.
Oh,
sorry. Continue.
I like the sunset on the hood. I do like how they don't do a fake. They don't do the fake chest for the Sunswipe mold. And yeah, this works. It's like Dayglow Nightmare. It looks like reminds of those thermal shirts. Remember those shirts that you would actually touch them and the thermal would glow?
Hyper color.
Yes, the hyper color. It looks like that's what it's reminding me of. Hyper color Sideswipe.
You get hot in certain areas and it changes color on you.
Exactly. I mean, look. I mean,
Mariana.
I love the gradient. The gradient is great. So, not my thing, but I appreciate that thing. And now I never will have to see that again.
It's always good that you appreciate Dick. Figures.
We now also have, getting back to the bare basics on things. We have the Ocular Max Mixmaster. And
Yeah.
vehicle mode looks great. I can't say. I mean, the bot mode is okay. I mean, we've talked about. I mean, we've seen X Transbots, which has probably been X Transbot's best piece of plastic they've ever made. They're Constructicons. Fans Toys has theirs, and I get they're trying to be competitive, but I'm just going to say this is. I don't want to say the weakest one, but it's not my favorite of the bot modes. But I do appreciate the fact that the head is separate from the is posable.
Yeah.
But the bot mode looks great. The alt mode looks great.
So, in the competition of the Devastator Wars, who is the closest to being done, or who is done?
X Transbots.
They have all 6.
I never thought I'd be saying this, but I think X Transbot.
I think they're the closest.
Because this is the last one they need for their team, right? Because Scrapper's already up for pre-order, and this guy's
we should only have 2 Perfect Effect. I mean, whatever these things are, Ocular Max.
Oh,
Scrapper and this guy are the only ones that got up.
oh, I'm sorry.
Fans Toys has an arm, a leg, and the body.
So they have Hook and
and Scavenger.
Okay. So yeah, I guess that
Transbot has at least 4 or 5.
I know they got Scrapper, Long Haul. Did they bring out Scavenger?
Yes.
Okay. And
I actually have that somehow.
And they haven't shown like Mixmaster yet, right? So
I can't remember.
Okay. I don't know. I still have a soft spot for MMC just for the ingenuity that they do for the all-in type of stuff. I mean, granted, his legs look a little thick and long, and proportionally, it's a little odd. But he articulates. It looks like he articulates.
Yeah, the articulate. Oh, again, you get look at these 3 points. These 3-point poses. He's got the ab crunch to it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna sound weird. You know who he actually is? He actually reminds me of the X Transbot Stunticon with how his body is, with the thinness of it all.
Oh, okay.
I like the idea of all-in-one. I love the idea of it, but these particular ones, for the Ocular Max combiners, they are very, very chug. Now, I did finish Defensor just because I felt like finishing a combiner for once.
Yeah.
But overall, it feels standing next to other Masterpiece and Masterpiece equivalent, they're like oversized chugs as far as the details and quality was.
Yeah, I mean they're not going to be Toy World scale. I mean they're never going to be the 20-inch plus.
No, not the size, but the way they're designed. Like they're way more plasticky than what we're used to, and just the way they look chug and not Masterpiece to me.
They look more toyetic. They look much more toyetic than high end. And again, that's a double-edged sword though, because that's in some ways Fans Toys' biggest weakness is that all that metal and such. That's how you get the paint rub. That's how you don't want to transform them. And so MMC, I think, is going very safe with this, and it gives it a very durable product that you can actually mess with.
Yeah, I mean this definitely is their bread and butter in regards to that look. It may not be everyone's thing, which is absolutely positively fine. But I can say with I think 95% certainty that of all the things I've played and collected with Transformers, the MMC stuff has never felt. I was never nervous manipulating them.
Exactly.
Which is a sign of their engineering endeavors and ethic and work and stuff.
In
I
the
used
fan-
to always
fan-
joke around that there's no, there is no fun in fans' toys.
in defense of
MMC
them, their Constructicons are for fans toys are easy to transform. Like their scavenger, it's almost on a Voyager class level transformation.
Oh, I'm just
Yeah. But
I'm
it
just talking about
sacrifices
companies
some
as a whole.
sculpt and look. Sorry, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You were saying?
Go ahead.
No, I'm done. You go ahead.
I was just saying MMC as a company as a whole, like you have that they have been just consistent. If you bought if your entire third-party collection was MMC, you would probably feel you've got your full money's worth out of every dollar you've put in. I've seen people disappointed in fans toys. I've seen people disappointed in X-Trans bots. I've seen people disappointed in unique toys. I don't think I've ever seen people really disappointed with their MMC purchase in general.
No, and I think that's for them, they've focused really on a stylized version, and then really laid in heavily on the IDW world at the time. So again, that's their lane they felt comfortable with, and it's worked out for them as much as possible. But anyway, this is going to be a good figure, another addition for that team if you're collecting them. So
now, we were sitting there talking about with nostalgia with the we were talking nostalgia with the Masters of the Universe movie. It looks like we're getting these guys back.
Everything old is new again. I remember asking my mother to stop at McDonald's on Saturdays when we would drive to town to get groceries, and say, hey, can we stop here and get a burger or chicken nuggets, and pray I would get someone besides the French fry guy.
I actually have the French fry guy.
Yeah.
Now, it's not they're not rehashing the old molds, though the number 9 here is very similar to the original hamburger one. So these are all new figures, new changeables.
Wait, they're new?
Yeah.
There's some new designs in it.
January 27th to March 9th, 2026.
I got the last commemorative burger dude the last time they came back out a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like it was similar, but I felt like it was probably more hollowness than it was before.
Well, that's par for the course for anything that transforms these days.
Well, these are probably smaller, almost like bots.
I would not be surprised.
With the amount of color and detail, I'm saying.
Yeah. But you know what? I would actually go and get a Happy Meal and suffer through the eating process if I can get some of these, because they do bring back some memories.
Get nuggets with the apple slices.
There you go. And sweet and sour sauce.
Gotta get the sweet and sour. Yes, that was me.
Leave the sauce, because the sauce is bad for you.
I like this one. I'm feeling the cholesterol.
Hey, sorry.
Yeah, I'm feeling my cholesterol just looking at those McDonald's toys.
Or you can just go in there and buy the toys for $2.
You know what? Buy the Happy Meal, give it to a kid, and walk out with the toy. Might put an interesting discussion topic in, which I absolutely want to open up to you guys and, of course, to the chat. How are we all caught up now on the Skybound Energon Universe comic?
No, I'm on issue 20. I finished issue 24.
Okay, so you got 4 more yet to go through. We need you to do this, man.
You had a homework assignment. It was free.
Yeah, but he's he, like the rest of us, are working too, man. So I get it.
I worked some of those at work, but
So you haven't
talking
gotten
me
to the
working?
you haven't gotten to the
I'm
final
on the
fight yet.
part where somebody got defeated on the rooftop after someone else blew their own head off.
Okay.
After
All right.
they
So
had
you're
a mental breakdown after seeing something so wonderful.
gotcha. So you're at the point of almost the final fight of that first arc.
Yeah, that was the end of it.
Okay.
Because the guy said, retreat, like they do in the cartoon.
They also have the dialogue from the movie in it too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I threw that in.
So what do you think about it so that we can kind of help?
I like it. I didn't think a book about robot people could make me feel emotions. And those last few issues definitely did.
Mariano, I recommend you read it. Everybody who has been giving me friction about it has apologized to me later.
No. But it has been very refreshing since that first issue at the end of 23. I will say what I've read after reading it, I still wasn't a fan of Prime taking Megatron's gun arm. Again, that's not a spoiler because we actually have toys showing that now, and DNA kits.
Okay, apparently the arm wasn't that of a fan either.
No,
I like
no.
how they ended that. Or gave him a reason to end it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but
I also need to read G.I. Joe now to see how a certain person came back blinded with no one arm missing.
I
got
don't
you.
think that was in G.I. Joe.
No.
He was in. Oh, he was in that Cobra Commander book. Do I got to read that?
Yes.
Is that how he escaped? Oh, I got to read them then.
You got to read the miniseries and then follow up with the Energon Joes.
Yeah, I've read issue 1 of Cobra Commander, so I didn't see how he escaped.
Okay.
Best way I would say is all the miniseries are very good. The hype train is real. The most G.I. Joe-esque of the miniseries is definitely the Duke miniseries.
Yeah, I would agree with that one.
And Void Rivals will completely catch you off guard. Once you start reading Void Rivals, be like, okay, this is a sci-fi book. This is a sci-fi book. Wait, what the hell? And I'm just sorry you haven't caught up to the last book because they just brought out another Hasbro franchise into it beautifully.
They did, and again, once you start getting into Kirkman's arc with issue 25, and if you're familiar with any of his other stories, like Invincible and stuff, you know he doesn't shy away from some characters being a little more maniacal than you would hope to see or expect to see, I should say. And I'll come back to his little statement.
We'll come back to the art.
He's making someone really freaking vicious. I will say that, especially with the last issue from last week. So, but Mariano, I agree with you initially with Josh with the artwork from Transformers.
It grows on you.
It is one of those things. Yeah, it'll definitely get you. It put me out of it a little bit because of like how the angles and like how the shape of some of the characters were being drawn, but it does help the story. Excuse me. It does marry along with the story very well, and after a while, like Dave says, you get used to it. It doesn't even register. Now the new arc with Kirkman and the artwork is much cleaner and much more what we would be used to for a Transformers comic.
And
but yeah,
the this energy. I mean, I have, as someone who's read a large number of Transformer comics, and when I mean large number of Transformer comics, I've read the regular Marvel. I've obviously read the Marvel UK, the Marvel UK from Simon Furman. I have read the Dreamwave comics as well as the IDW stuff. So, I mean, I remember when IDW first started, it also did a few different curveballs, if you remember. Like Ratchet was much more vicious on that one. Starscream was even more effective at the beginning of it before, it obviously took a different path as the books evolved.
Right.
This one, but that was actually my biggest problem with the IDW series. It was not consistent with its characterizations until the latter half of it. These arcs have been very concise. They have taken some directions on characters I wouldn't quite have expected. I think probably the biggest interesting one for me is how the characterization of Alita 1, without spoilers. They've made her much more vicious. They introduced a brand new Transformer in a very cool way, as opposed to Drift, who had been there the whole time. I don't know if you remember those memes back in the day. Was it Scrap Heap? No, but Scrap Iron?
Scrap Heap.
Scrap Heap, cool character. And they did a very good job of explaining how, why, and he doesn't feel like a Mary Sue. He doesn't feel like a walking Deus Ex Machina. He's not the chosen one.
Oh, it's a she.
She? Oh, it's a she?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize Scrap Heap was a fembot.
Yep.
Oh. Cool.
No, I don't think it's Scrap. It's not Scrap Heap. It's... You talking about the van?
Whatever, with the big axe. The one that was transported back.
Yeah, damn, you made me forget his name. It's something. Scrap Heap is a Junkion.
Scrap Metal. It's Scrap Metal because it's supposed to be like metal.
It's something different.
But
I'll come back with the name.
The art is a bit, yes, the art is a challenge, but the storyline flows so well. Once it starts getting momentum, they do some incredible, wonderful things with the characterizations. God, I want to give Sparkplug a hug. And give Spike a hug.
Right. But I mean, it to go back to the art one more time, and not to beleaguer this right now, other than telling everyone they should be reading this. When you see the image of Megatron using Laserbeak to see, that's a kick-ass piece of art right there. And it's very, very apropos for Megatron to do something like that. And hopefully that's not spoiling what you were saying earlier, T, but it's all out there.
Oh, we lost T. You spoiled him so bad we lost him.
I'm sorry, T.
Well, on that note, let's talk about some more toys that are not Transformers. Savage Crucibles, something's coming.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Something's coming.
Happy for Savage Crucible. In fact, I know I missed out the showcasing stuff, but I got my dungeons in this week, and they are sweet.
I'm probably spending some money tomorrow, I guess.
Yes, because tomorrow, sometime in the morning, between 9 and 11, or 8 and 11, they're going to have an in-stock sale with whatever remaining stuff from Wave 1, which is the Lumerians, the lizard guys. And then there's restock of Wave 2, which we have some really cool figures from that wave, Dave and I do. As well as some of the stuff that's coming out, or that has come out last year, like their exclusive Varnox.
They're finally, they're in? The Varnox are in?
They're going to be in. They are going to be blind boxes, so you don't know which way the tattoo is going to go. So, I mean, that's why they don't care. They're like, if you get the one side, multiples of the one, and you want the other, go on the Facebook groups and see who can trade with it.
That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. I'm buying 2 Varnox and I'm going to hope for the best.
Yep. So, and they're going to have some more pieces and parts. Like, I had to get a neck to fix one of my figures, but that's going to be available. But yeah, this is really going to be cool. To for those that didn't get a chance to get the initial stuff, and I mean the ball and chain warrior again. That was kind of like a quick figure that sold out.
If you like sword and sorcery, you should get the ball and chain. If there's any figure, that is the one I would recommend more than anything else.
Absolutely. And
Nashorn here is pretty cool. Nashorn is pretty cool, but ball and chain is the most universal. It's universally acclaimed. It's got an aesthetic, and
the body's plain enough that you can get some of the accessory packs, like the Raider pack that has alternate heads, and you can create even more barbarians to mix in with your Mythic Legions or anything like that. And Titan, I'm going to call you out on this, brother, because you said boo to blind boxes, but there's someone we buy blind boxes from all the time.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
But those blind boxes aren't $50 to $60. Just saying.
Nope, that's true. That is very true.
I got to give that one on that one.
No, they're 34 if you get a Deluxe one. But anyway, so yeah, tomorrow morning, SavageCrucible.com. Go to their store. Keep hitting refresh till you see the stuff come up. So, good night, Mariana.
So, but it's going to be a good time.
Yep.
But if you're looking for your more conventional figure, the pre-order went up for the Abomination. It actually, I know I put it up here, but it's actually on. Hold on here. He is on Big Bad Toy Store. $47 though.
Yep.
And that actually really caught me off guard. I thought he would be 40.
I think he is elsewhere.
Let's see here.
A lot of these deluxes have been $40 MSRP anyway.
Well, let me check on my Amazon page, which I personally have bookmarked to T-Man978's Amazon page. Just so you guys know, if you are a fan of him, this of course will help contribute to his figure purchases.
Yep.
For him to bring more high
quality. That one.
Huh?
I don't think I added him. if he's available on Amazon, it should be on Pulse, right?
He'll be on Pulse, or you can go to Nerdzoic, where he's up right now. You can go Minty Fresh for $46.99.
Yeah, sorry.
Or
Here he is for.
Yes, he is.
Right there.
Okay, so sorry, not $47, but $46. I still said this guy should have been a $40 figure.
Yeah. And like I said,
my little trip took me longer. Did anybody say it in the comments what the name of the character is?
What do you mean?
That van transformer?
Oh no.
Shredhead.
Shredhead, huh? Okay.
Thank you, sir. But I'm gonna say this, $47 for a Build-A-Figure we've already gotten, and
with new stuff.
You get new heads and new paint. So
that's cheaper than eBay, right? For Build-A-Figures.
Yes, but they've been doing other deluxes on here. But if you haven't gotten an Abomination, you've got yourself an Abomination, and you got that crazy ass. You get that crazy ass head from Immortal Hulk. So.
Yep. See, now you have someone to fight your Maximum Hulk, other than the rubber on his chest.
Yes.
And he has pinned legs, just like Maximum Hulk.
Well, it's the Build-A-Figure body, so it's nothing new. Other figures, though, apparently you can get Ulick on Amazon for $17.99. He was originally $35, so if you passed up on this one,
yes, you can.
And this is a solid figure, just saying.
He is very nice. I was very surprised by
yeah.
him.
I'm shocked they made a whole post about this because those Amazon prices change quick.
Yep. And I want to see right now if he is still at that price.
Is there a
Because
link right here? I'm
It
pretty
was a good,
sure
it's
there's
a
a
good
link.
figure.
Right now he is $18.99 on Amazon. So I got him for $1 cheaper. But yeah. If
I
you're
will
just
be
into that.
passing. I don't know this guy.
He's a Thor villain,
Yeah.
plain simple.
He came out whenever Ragnarok was coming through. Now these guys. Let's talk about them. Flip it.
We got some new Mafex. We get an actual Bruce Wayne, which is pretty cool.
Mhm.
And you get. I love the serious look on his face because Bruce only smiles when he's really faking it or talking to Clark. So I like the serious expressions. Why do we have a Batman leg?
Because both these figures come with additional heads and legs for your existing figures.
Right, I forgot Mafex likes doing that.
Yes, and cannot wait when we talk about Clark Kent, because it's something that I wanted forever and a day with my figures.
I
see,
didn't
like
know
the little,
Clark and Batman and Bruce canonically look alike in the comics.
They do. They do. Except when Superman or Clark had his mullet back in the 90s. That was the easy way to separate the two. But it's cool, I mean, that we get these like extra little features from the comic, like the little jets and the boots and stuff. Clark is going to be cool because that's an interchangeable chess piece.
That's pretty cool right there. I do like that.
So I'm not a fan of the slick back hair for Clark, but I am a fan, if you want to go back one more, of that other head, that bonus head. We get a smiling Superman. Thank the gods above.
Look at that glorious image right there.
I am so happy. I cannot wait. I will definitely be getting Clark because I want a smiling Superman to stand with the rest of my Reign of Superman figures, because those might be the only Mafex ones I keep by the end of this year.
Really?
Because I have CT toys for my Batman hushes to go with one of my official.
Fair.
And while they're cool and stuff, I don't have them truly on display yet. So, but very happy for these.
I want to hijack the news for a second for something that I'm really excited about. I put this in our chat earlier this week, but 5K Toys released this preview here the other day, and plain and simple, this is a figure. I wish Venom Bite was on tonight. I really wish Venom Bite was on tonight, but come on, internet, do your thing. This is a figure I have been waiting 30 years for.
I remember you talking about this guy.
This is made by Egg Toys. Yeah, this is made by Egg Toys, and it is Vampire Hunter D, which was it's an old light novel. It's an old novel series from Japan. The original anime was in the 80s, and then they had Bloodlust in the 2000s. I have a statue of him over here. I've got 2 wall scrolls of him. This is a character who I absolutely have a ton of emotional connection to, and this looks goddamn glorious.
I thought this was Castlevania.
I'm a little excited if you can't tell.
I'm gonna lie to you. I thought it was the same thing. But so what are they?
What'd you think?
We both thought it was a Castlevania figure at first. So
In
did
some
they-
ways,
Go ahead.
he was before Simon Belmont. He was before Simon Belmont.
Okay.
And
They got a lot
Yeah.
of inspiration from this because that looks like their Dracula.
yes, they did. Well, the guy who created it is Yushio. Oh God, what's his name? The guy who does the art for Final Fantasy. That's the guy who created him. So he's done by a heavy hitter.
Cool. Now, do they have the price for him on 5? Obviously, for 5K, is he up for pre-order now or?
Not yet. It's going to be costing
Okay.
too damn much. I know it, but I'm still buying it. So, 5K's Facebook page has got so much cool stuff on there. By the way, of so much of their preview items. Sorry, got my face. That's my Facebook feed on there. But nothing too crazy in my stuff. So if you're a big fan of, if you want to see the stuff that's coming out on 5K, I always recommend going on their page. This is a 1/9 scale figure, but if Matt was here, he'd probably be interested in it.
True.
For reasons.
1/9.
That is crazy as hell.
Is that the scale that
I love
those like LC figures are?
Maybe.
And then I almost
Okay.
sent this to you guys today. I was not a fan of the price of this. If this was about $20 cheaper, I would have been interested, because this is a 1/12 scale armored guy who looks damn cool, but he's also like $80.
Oh. I think I saw this one on their Instagram feed. Yeah, okay, that picture. It reminds me of like a Solid Snake Metal Gear type of look.
If it was
What
green
scale
and
is
looked
it?
like a Doom. Oh, it's 1/12. This is 1/12. 1/12.
Yeah, he does look like somebody that would be fighting Raiden on Metal Gear.
Exactly. Or if he was green, if it was a green arm, it would look like a Doom Trooper.
Or if it was a blue and gold, I mean that's Deathstroke armored up.
Yep. There's already a cool Deathstroke coming out though. But
True.
who needs Deathstroke when you've got Big Bird?
Big Bird teaches me stuff. He teaches me that he's very expensive.
Is he?
He's expensive, but he's actually kind of on par for current NECA figures. Most NECAs
Is he
right
over?
now going for
He's
about
over
50 bucks now.
37.
Like
He
50.
is $52.99 on Nerdzoic, and I don't have BBTS up here. I'm sure he's like $60 for BBTS.
Good lord, I don't remember
Well,
him
look how
being
much-
that big of a bird.
Well, he's 10 inches tall. Yeah, he's $60 on BBTS.
Come
He
with
better
rust.
be posable.
You guys have seen Bert and Ernie in the count, right? Or held them?
Yeah,
I mean, the quality's there. I mean, this is. And he looks. It looks damn good.
yes, they are the
Yeah.
Titan.
And
Did
he
one of
comes
us
with a
find
ton of
the
stuff.
Blockies Sesame Street in the store?
You know, when I showed pictures when they did their reorg of the action figure area, I went over to the collector's spot, and there was half of a case of the Sesame Street blind boxes. I hadn't seen them since then, and I keep checking All Time Toys to see if they're going to have any of the Sesame Street ones, but no luck yet. Yes, but yeah, Titan is right. Blocky's Sesame Street stuff. So I know Joey Collect's got a couple in Jersey. They look really neat.
I completely forgot about that old Big Bird head.
I like they got that, and he comes with radar.
Mm-hmm. So
Can you see the knees?
I didn't see him. No. If anything else, you might just have. You might not have any.
Well,
oh, there you
go.
He's got a
or
knee.
is that just sculpted? Is it sculpted at a bend? And then all the articulations in the foot?
Is only
or
one
is that going to be? Or is that going to be? Is it going to be thicker wired?
For
Those
that
legs
price,
are straight there.
wire would be nice.
Yeah, because those legs are straight there.
Mm-hmm.
I got a new way to walk.
Oh, so I lied. I said 10 inches. He's 7 inch. Well, he's 7 inch scale. He's 17 centimeters. So do your math conversion from there. Big bird head, alternate head, 3 pairs of hands, scarf, necktie, teddy bear, and letter B. Does not say about the articulation. But
it's.
I have the 3 so far, so I don't know.
Big bird is mandatory.
Yeah, he's gonna be a big bird.
Yeah.
Oh, he's 17. 17, almost 18 centimeters tall. So, and that converts to 7 inches. Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, I was about to say when I seen it in person, I don't remember him being extremely tall.
Oh, that's right. He was at Toy Fair last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still want Oscar. So let me do Oscar the Grouse.
If Matt was here, he'd probably be talking about this. But we have the new Threezero MDLX Mega Man. Is that? Yeah, MDLX Zero. There's so many Mega Man. I can't even keep buying this stuff.
Yeah, he's Zero. I'll talk about it. I have their Mega Man, and it is whelming. I messed with X, and it was also whelming. So this looks good, but it was super hard trying to get them into it. Like for the Mega Man X and the Mega Man, it was hard getting them into a pose that I felt good about. But this guy comes with more interesting accessories and hair and all that junk, so he might be easier.
So are they following? Are these all that they? Let me start again. All the ones they've released so far, are they all from the same video game, or are they bouncing all over the series?
They have the original Mega Man, and then they had X from Mega Man X, and now this is Zero from Mega Man X.
Okay, but at least 2 of the 3 are from Mega Man X, or can you put the original Mega Man in with X and it'll look okay?
You could, because X is taller than Mega Man, so it would technically make sense. But they're a smaller scale than Data. Yeah. So you can't mix them. Like I was like, I want to get Mega Man from MDLX because it's more premium. But when you stand him next to the Robot Masters, he's tiny.
Gotcha.
I mean, I honestly just wish Jada would make this because that's more my.
Hiya, I think it's Hiya Toys is making a 1/12 scale version.
Oh,
and I already pre-ordered the X.
You know, we don't talk enough about Hiya Toys. They are absolutely just they're coming in out of nowhere with these awesome figures at very decent price points right now. I'm still like, I think I just need a good paycheck so I can pre-order that King Kong of theirs. Because right now, if you ever watch, I mentioned this the other day, you know, if you ever watch Jobby the Hong and he compares a SH Monster Arts figure to a Hiya Toys one, the Hiya Toys is a better figure at two-thirds the price.
Yeah. I mean, this is the only Hiya toy I have. And this is Firefly.
Right, that's their 1/18 scale. I'm talking about their actual like 1/12 scale stuff. I mean, they were going after Mezco. They got a RoboCop coming out.
Walking Dead with Fabric Goods.
Yep. Yep.
Do I have that?
Do we have the?
Do I have?
I think we have the RoboCop. That we were
And
talking
the Mega Man X I just mentioned. They were at Toy Fair, but the Mega Man X was definitely a sculpture there.
Yeah,
Okay.
so just because we're talking about it right here, here is the RoboCop 2. RoboCop with Kane's brain. That's awesome.
Hmm.
But this looks excellent.
Yeah.
Now this is going for $100 on Big Bad Toy Store, at least for $116. But it's their Exquisite line, and it is definitely looking exquisite. I mean, he already does more than, I mean, for $116, he better do more than the NECA one does, and he does. So I love it because the socket set.
Mm-hmm.
Interchangeable parts.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he has a battle damaged chest and a regular one.
There you go.
Yeah, a stand. I mean,
I said at that price, he comes with a stand, which is rather unusual because, you know, you don't think I wouldn't be doing many aerial poses with RoboCop.
A big ass stand.
So,
well, you could do running poses, I guess.
Yeah.
He never ran. So Mike.
Yep.
To wrap 7.
Well,
you want me to rap?
No.
I can't rap.
No, I don't want you to rap. But first of all, just because it's a thing, Super 7 is doing TigerShark figures, which of course is the least popular of the 3 lines.
Yep.
I
That was the Sunday morning before church cartoon.
My brain has deleted this.
It was a show called The Comic Strip that had like a little anthology show. It had like a show called, it had like little like 10-15 minute episodes. There was this, there was Karate Cat, there was Street Frogs, and I think I'm one other. But
there was a Bigfoot, like the monster truck. There was a cartoon with that. It was like, at least for me, when they had this on for like the
no, Bigfoot was a different one. That was
maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Bigfoot was on the show that had Bigfoot, Gem, and Inhumanoids.
And Sky Commanders.
On Sundays, all I remember is Paw Bears and Johnny Quest.
Oh my God, Paw Bears!
Comic Strip was definitely a Saturday morning cartoon. But if you're doing Thundercats and you're doing Silverhawks and you want the 3rd series, here's the 3rd series.
TigerSharks. Were they related in any type of way?
It was done by the same guys.
The same company and like the same universe, but they never really interacted with each other. At least I don't think so.
The closest they interacted was the last episode of the last Thundercats cartoon.
Oh, they did?
They cameoed.
Was Thundercats related to Silverhawks?
Not related. They never crossed over, but in theory, it was all the same.
For whatever reason, I could have swore they were like connected when I was little.
Well,
it was the same animation style.
It was the same animation studio. It was they were carbon copies of each other. You had Mumra versus Monstar, who did the exact same thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think I used to confuse that. I thought they were the same guy. I thought Mumra and Monstar
they were voiced by the same guy. Yeah.
I was going to ask you, Mike, which of the Hasbro news did you want to wrap up with?
Oh, let's just do what we have the thumbnail on, because that way it's kind of coherent. So, 'cause it kind of deals.
Okay.
They both deal with the future of Hasbro, but I think this one's more interesting to talk about.
And it's in the thumbnail, and we keep doing that where we have thumbnails and we don't even talk about.
That's
we
not
totally cock these
true.
ourselves.
We've talked about stuff, kind of. Bowser.
But he did great work with Nintendo. T-Man, correct?
Yeah, and well, he was more behind the scenes than their other presidents, and but Hasbro probably they acquired him because they're trying to go into their gaming world. That what is it called? Play to win strategy, where they want to do D&D and a bunch of other stuff. So he could help them with that, and he could probably help them get connections with Nintendo to do so that they can produce things for Nintendo.
Yeah. Now, I mean, if they were smart and they utilized this properly with the properties they have, they can easily build on the momentum that they're getting from Skybound. You know, but it's one of those. Do they want to put out something quick and easy like that side scroller Joe game that they put out, that was out recently? Or, you know, again, it's the focus that I think some people are concerned about in regards like a toy company that's going to be, you know, have a board of director that's focused on video game and digital world and stuff. So, oh,
It's going to be interesting times. I mean, first of all, just in general, it's so hard to get tangible media off of anything. I mean, how many times on this show alone has just T-Man lamented about Transformers 1?
yep.
About how that, that would have been a perfect piece of media, and they do one and done. But something like a video game could be more sustainable. There's no tooling. There's the basic source code you do, and then,
Live services, subscription.
Yeah. And they also have like games that they already have out. They could probably tell them how to move forward with them.
Yeah. Like I said, I think it's just more about if he's can he balance the idea of like the toyetic side of things? Because I mean, Hasbro is not just action figures; it's board games and
Nerf,
Dungeons and Dragons and such. So I mean, there are avenues for him to give insight on, but
Wizards.
But what about the toys?
The toys are at the bottom of the barrel because they're not making that much money for them. But the games are. But I did see in something I looked up before doing the show that they are going to put an emphasis on toy, like actual products for people teenage and above, which they are already doing. But the stuff for like Transformers doesn't have any related media to it. We're the only people interested in it.
Yeah.
Do you guys know where this is going to make sense in a second? Do you guys know how McDonald's makes the most money off of? What specifically makes their money off of?
Not milkshakes, because the machines are always broke.
No, Dave. What? What's that make the most money off of? Soda.
Soda. Yes. They're charging you $2 for a soda that probably costs less than 2 cents of investment. The hamburgers, the French fries, the chicken nuggets, when it comes to gross profit, is the minimal. They're there. All that is there to get you to buy the soda. I'm thinking that's going to be fun with Hasbro right now. The toys are the hamburgers. If you start playing the video game, that's what they'll be making the money off of, the actual money from.
Yeah. They can find ways to get you hooked.
Oh,
They'll know what can Hasbro produce that's going to
that
pull
Marvel
you guys away from Fortnite.
Marvel Rivals, for example, Marvel Rivals right now, people are putting money into buying the DLCs on that. On the mobile games, for a while, there was one. I every time I went to they used to have this puzzle game, and I ran into so many people who were self-admitted whales, which are people who do the whole pay to win on those things. So,
like Monopoly Go.
Exactly. Magic the Gathering. I mean, right now people just buy the boxes just to rip the cards online, to open up the packs online.
Yep. I mean, it's a smart angle that you can utilize. So it's going to be interesting what happens up in Boston in the next year or two.
So it's worth keeping an eye on. But my advice, my unsolicited advice, keep in mind that, again, we already have products from Hasbro. You already own stuff from them, and you have your memories. You are not married to them. And we still have many options to pick from for your toys, for your figures, whether it be first party, third party, licensed product. So
you just froze on us, my friend.
Oh,
I heard him.
I could hear the voice. Just you got that look.
Sorry,
Makes
my 1,000-yard fanboy stare of being traumatized and knowing how many people are going to be complaining on the internet about stuff.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he is frozen, but we hear his voice. Your disembodied voice right now.
Oh, sorry.
Well, yeah. Wait, did you get anything this week, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Me?
Yeah, you, because we didn't get anything.
You guys didn't get anything at all? Okay.
I got this. That's about that. I got Baby Daisy.
Baby Daisy?
I just found out she existed, and then I walked into Target without even looking for her, and I was like, oh, she's right there. And then I bought it. I have baby Mario, Luigi, and Peach, and I put them somewhere all together. Nice. And I don't know where I put them.
Okay. Yeah. So last week, Friday, I got in my Fires and my Race 2.0, which I got to finish this one. But this one's it's more the same, but the glow in the dark feature is pretty cool.
I was about to say that should be an easy review. I'm like, remember what I said about this guy? Now he's this color.
Yeah, I mean, the glow in the dark is pretty strong. And if you're used to the Swarm Tracer, then you know what I'm talking about. He actually uses some good material. I've showed the Ulick guy that I picked up because it was a deal. Talked about my big ass box of dungeon stands from Savage that I got to work on. And on a whim, see, you're gonna laugh at me about this. But I picked up a wrestling figure.
Oh Lord!
I know. Hold on, because she has the biggest set of accessories I've seen in an Ultimate Wrestling figure.
I mean, you kind of want that money in the bag.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing those accessories right there.
They are, and I mean, I think the heads. I think the heads will need to be. Yeah, the heads are going to need to be modified if you want to put them on like Legends or anything like that, because she's got a tiny peg on top of the body. So, but yeah. Oh, and my wife had Target points, so I used them and found this guy.
No,
because he's supposed to be articulated much better. And I don't have his $20.99. That's it.
That top is permanent on her.
This is a Mattel toy, not a 5K figure.
It is.
It's
It
so much
is
detail and it's separate plastic, right?
it is a glued on overlay. I will say that with my face being shown and not my hands, because that would just be weird. Last thing though, my CT Toys or black and red suited Daredevil apparently is going to be coming in tomorrow.
Oh, very
So
cool.
again, CT Toys has just been knocking out with like some really good Mafex style things at the Mafex style prices. So but
Yeah.
that's it.
So that being said, gentlemen, I think that's definitely wrapping things up. But Mike, do we have that other thing that can we talk about that other thing?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because it's in we started New Year, so there's been a lot of new creatives coming out with some stuff, but also some amazing artists that we've been watching on Instagram and stuff. And we have a figure reaction show on the horizon here for beginning of February.
1 second. Clip this. We have a new FigureAction is returning February 2nd. And Mike, can we tell him who it is?
We will have on the figure reaction show Mr. Sean Kearney, aka Visual Photography. Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassing by saying this. But he is a toy photographer that does a lot of absolutely fantastic work. He also is the promo shot photographer for Valiverse.
That's
so
right.
anything of the stuff you see on the back of the boxes, that's his work. But yeah, we will have him on the show February 2nd.
This photo, the guy who shot this photo is going to be on this show, guys.
Excuse me. Absolutely. And then we also will probably have on, because again, we've also been showcasing Kickstarters. And we know we have our friend Quaid from Tide Realm Corsairs. Once that campaign kicks off, I'm sure he would be more than happy to come back and talk more about that for those that missed the pre-recorded interview we did back in September. And we also could be talking to some very cool sculptors and creators that kind of delve into the Mythic Legions world, and a Kickstarter that's going to be.
When we mention that somebody's a friend of the show, we know we say a lot of times this guy's friend of the show, friend of the show. Tide Realms is a true friend of the show. So Quaid from Tide Realms, he and his wife, amazing people that Mike and I got to spend time with, getting to know, shared meals with, shared stories, fears, anticipation. And of all the products that we've featured on this show, I love to say, pay attention to Tide Realms, guys. This is going to be one of the coolest things to be part of, and probably one of the coolest toy communities on the horizon, sailing on the horizon. He needs to steal that one from me.
So yeah, not only are we talking about the news every week, 9:00. We are going to have some really cool creative people on here talking about their babies.
So hit that subscribe button, guys. You know what?
That's right.
Oh, this is going to be the last one to clip this. Please hit that subscribe button, because 2026 for the FigureAction podcast channel is going to have some of the coolest independent toy companies on, some of the Kickstarters, people in the community. And the only way for you guys to be joining in on that is to be part of this community here, because we are on that road to 1,000. We're that much closer, and we want you all to be part of it all.
And we have to thank, excuse me, whoever watched the show tonight, because we gained a new subscriber. So we are now at 908, which is fantastic. So thank you very much for joining us on this adventure in 26.
So that being said, guys, it is now 10:30, a little after 10:30. We will see you. We want to thank you all for joining us live. Thanking all of you on the replay squad. We will see you all next week. And as always, until that time, take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.